Hello, this is Lord's Legion and welcome to a new video. And as I promised, I'm going to do yet another Q&A, but first let me get something off my chest. Now right off the bat, I just reached my new milestone, which was 750 subscribers. Which is completely surreal to me because just over 3 months ago, I hit 500 subscribers. And even my analytics for this past month has been rising up tremendously and I can't thank you guys enough. So enough of that chit chat and let's get straight to the Q&A. Do you believe in luck? Luck isn't really something I usually think of, but I'm pretty open-minded I guess. Would you rather be rich and ugly, or poor and good looking? Well, if you were rich, then you could have all the plastic surgery in the world. But if that was out of the question, I would still rather be rich. If you were invisible for a day, what would you do? Just flat out slaughter everyone that I dislike. You can't catch what you can't see. Do you have any pets? And as a matter of fact, I do. I have a Staffy, and she is about 7 or 8 years old. And I even have a video on YouTube with my dog back when she was only a pup. If you had to give yourself a new name, what name would you pick? Well, for those who don't know, my real name is Liam, but if I was to change my first name, I would probably go for Lucas. And if I was to change my surname, then I would easily go for Lazarus. I'm not going to tell you my real surname purely because of personal reasons. How long does it take for you to get ready in the morning? Excluding how long it takes for me to get out of bed, roughly about half an hour. If you could go back in time and change one thing, what would it be? Well, aside of having some bad memories, I wouldn't change a goddamn thing, as everything in the past leads up to the person that you become today. And to be honest, I've never felt better before. Do you prefer to eat at home or eat out? Honestly, I don't really care, food is food at the end of the day. Do you prefer talking over the phone or face to face? Well, there's a lot more benefits to be having when talking face to face, so I'll probably go with that. What was the biggest life change you've gone through? A bit of a generic answer, but I would go with self-confidence. I've always hated myself, but long story short, I kinda had a little revelation, and ultimately I felt a lot better about myself. What's the best thing about your gender? Gotta be that, I suppose. What did you do on your most recent birthday? Had some wings and that? What was your least favourite subject in school? Hands down history, not only my weakest suit, but also the subject that made me fall asleep the most. Are you smarter than your parents? Clearest fucking day. If you could give one piece of advice to the whole world, what would it be? Just grow up here. You only live once after all. What would you do differently if you could relive the past year? 2016 was so shit that it became a meme within itself. So no matter what I do in that year, it will automatically bite me in the ass. When you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up? Honestly, I wanted to be an actor, but then turns out I want to be a filmmaker instead. Would you rather be stuck in a house with someone you hate, or be stuck in a house alone? Well, if I was stuck in a house with someone I hated, then chances are they wouldn't last very long. So either way, I will end up being stuck in a house alone. What is your biggest concern about the future? Failure really. I mean, nothing specific, just failure in general. What is the longest you have gone without sleep? My sleep pattern is all kinds of fucked up. But the longest I've been without any sleep is probably around either 3 or 4 days. Do you prefer to travel or stay close to home? I mean, I'd love to travel and all, but the thing is, I don't really have the money to travel anywhere. What is the best thing about living in your city? Do I really have to say anything? If you were given 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Wish number 1, get rid of all the rules and get rid of all the drawbacks. Wish number 2, have unlimited wishes. Wish number 3, we'll see how we go from there. Who is the most famous person you've met? Hands down Peter Davison himself, who I met in Manchester during last year's Comic-Con. What's better, having high expectations or low expectations? Well, it depends really. Do you read reviews about a movie before deciding whether to watch it or not? I think everyone's guilty about that one. Would you rather not be able to use your hands or not be able to walk? Close call, but I would stick to be able to walk. Though it must suck to lose the ability of doing one of the two things. What is the first thing you do in the morning? Just like how anyone would. Wake up. What is your earliest memory? Well, I was around 2 or 4 playing with Lego, only for my wardrobe to just fully collapse on me. But luckily both doors were open, so I was never harmed. It was just more of the case of the fact that I'm just randomly placed in the darkness out of nowhere. And considering how I was 2 or 4, that is pretty petrifying. Do you shower in the morning or evening? I often shower in the evenings, just so that I don't have to wake up a lot earlier only to have a shower, because my showers are long as fuck. What are some of the things that you shouldn't say during a marriage proposal? Well, as long as you don't mention the fact that you're a cheat or the fact that you might divorce them over a few years, then you should be fine, I guess. And lastly, what is the last dream that you can remember? Honestly, I don't really remember my dreams in full, but rather fragments of each dream that I have. And even then, I can't even recall the last one I can remember. So this is pretty much all of my Q&A. And again, I just want to thank you guys so much for subscribing to me over the years and helping me reach this new milestone. And if I end up reaching over 1,000 at the end of this year, then that's just gonna be incredible. And once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm hoping to do another Q&A or maybe even a possible live stream. And again, thank you guys so much for subscribing to me over the years. It means a lot and it just makes me all the more motivated in making videos. And again, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.